My name is Jin Long. I spent about 10 years in Singapore. I studied as civil engineering, and then I got a first class. I even go to the dean list. I'm the top 5% in the cohort, which I'm the top 5. So I entered a contractor company and then worked for 4 years as a civil engineer, and I got award as the best engineer award. So I was very good in academic, and I was one of the best civil engineer. Self-proclaimed. But now I am senior presidential director in LifeWave. So I'm going to share with you how I have this transition. Okay, how come I from a really employee's mindset and then I become a full mood employee mindset. Okay. Okay, first of all, really thank you, brother Roy, for not giving up on Malaysia, coming here for 27 times until we actually meet. Okay, so this is when David came to Singapore and then we took a photo with brother Roy. I still remember, look at my shoes. Look at my shoes. And because I was running on the side, so I don't have any formal shoe. So this is the best shoe that I have already. And then you look at the trousers, because I'm on the side, so we don't wear trousers. So these trousers is in my year 1, during my university time, in my year 1. It's so tight. I forced myself to wear it. Okay. And then you look at my shirt, I don't even iron. Okay. This is how I started. Okay. Look at my hair, look at my glasses. My glasses is one of the cheapest from the Onday, the spectacle shop in Singapore. Look at my hair, because I want to save money. So I cut maybe about 1 to 2 months once. This is how I really first started. So this is about 2.5 years later when I meet Brother Roy again in Orlando. Okay, so you look at the before and after. So 2.5 years later, I'm on with the shoes, with the coat. It cost 3,000 to 4,000 ringgit. It's much more expensive. You look at my hairstyle, look at my spectacles. I used to only buy the cheapest spectacles in the shop. I become buy the most expensive spectacles in the shop. Only cost me 2.5 years. So this is the best thing that you can really feel in LifeWave of the monetary reward. And then, of course, something even more exciting, and it caught me by surprise, is I become the recipient of the first in history LifeWave Enlightenment Award. Okay, so all these things, I thank my members, thanks my leaders who really helped me to achieve, but really importantly, Brother Roy and Brother Rick for coming to Malaysia, keep coming to Malaysia. Okay, and I can say this round, when he come to Malaysia already, I can comfortably buy them very good dinner. Okay, so how I first started. Okay, if you are really into LifeWave business, you have to start to have your own working space. When I first started LifeWave, I thinking that I want to do it as a part-time. Okay, you can do things as a part-time, but it doesn't mean that the environment has to be part-time. Okay, the attitude doesn't mean they have to be part-time. You can do part-time time. Okay, I only have 2-3 hours a day for my LifeWave, but it doesn't mean that the environment that you create to do the work has to be part-time. It doesn't mean that your attitude toward the business has to be part-time. You can have a full-time place, full-time attitude, but doing a part-time job. This is, I always encourage people. You don't need to rent an office like this, or you can. This is the cheapest office I can get near my neighborhood. So you look at, okay, it's testimonials. Okay, this is my mother testimonials. My mother used X39 for, X39 for 2 weeks. I can see the wrinkles, the skin complexion, everything changed. She is the first person, she becomes so excited. Really, I think I can see the result. Okay, I remember the most touching story is my mom was has a very serious knee problem. And then after wearing X39 for a couple of weeks, 6 weeks to 8 weeks time, and then I looking at my mother climbing up the staircase, 10-story, without stopping. This is the time when I think, how many person really need this product? I really had to get the words out. Okay, so this is the testimonial. This is the story that I know. The first ingredients whenever I meet the people. This is why at one time I built X39 out of a video based on knee pain. Okay, and then the next is all about demo. So this is one of the video I taken from Brother Roy I think if you have any memory about Brother Roy, is always in front of the stage, try to patch people. Drink water, do the pet, drink water. What is the pain level right now? It's not about you have to really work in front of the deck, try to strategize what is the best strategy, what is the best storyline to learn about the clinical study. It's not like this. It's not like this. It's all about keeping patching. Anytime there's a gathering anywhere nearby, I will go out there, talk about the product, do the testimonial sharing, do the patching, do the demo. Do the demo in a coffee shop, do the demo in any classroom, do the demo at any place where I can find people. It's just that simple. One testimonial, keep patching. If you're able to do something like this, keep patching, going anywhere, gather the crowd, share the story, keep patching. Same story. I repeat the same thing over and over again. And then when people see the result, when is the last time you see a doctor can reduce your pain from 10 to 5? I repeat the same thing over and over again. Okay? And talk more, patch more, you will definitely earn more. It's just that simple. Everyone come out from the same road. Nothing more ideal. But what is the most difficult thing? If it is so easy, why not many people can achieve it? Why SPD is still a prestige position in LifeWave? Because the thing is, many people think cannot be so easy. It's so easy, but you think they cannot be so easy. So I have one saying, they always like to say, the most difficult thing is how to make you think it is not difficult. People always make things look so difficult and then they stop doing. But the most difficult thing is how to make you think it's actually not difficult. The reason I make more money than some of the distributors is because I patch more, is because I talk more. Just like that. Okay? This for me. The first step you have to master. Have a full-time attitude, have a full-time environment to focus, remove the distraction. Keep talking, keep patching, keep repeat the same thing over and over again. When you have see the result, you get the confidence, you see the money, you see the ranking, then we start talking about building people. A lot of leaders, they want to build organization too fast. You know why? It's actually an excuse. They are getting very lazy to go outside there, make themselves uncomfortable. So that is why I want to build organization. How to build my own strong organization is an excuse for them not to do the groundwork. So never do this. Focus on the groundwork, and then now we go to second stage, building people. I like to ask these questions. If suddenly you have a commission check of 5,500 US dollars per week, what would you do? Okay, what would you do? Can you answer? If today suddenly LifeWave give you a paycheck 5,500 for your 1 week commission, what is the first thing in mind that you want to do? You want first LifeWave paycheck, the highest 4-figure paycheck is 5,500. I don't know how it happened. Okay, I was starting from few hundred, suddenly 1 week become 5,500. I really don't understand what happened. This is what I always tell people. Now maybe you are earning 500, 600. Okay, you don't think that, oh, I take 1 year to hit 600. Do I mean that I need to take 10 years to reach 6,000? It's not like this. The income grows exponentially. But this is what many people will do. The reason why I want you to ask you this question is because everyone wants to build a strong organization so that they can relax. But you need to have a right mindset first. If you don't have the right mindset, no matter how much thing that you do, you won't build organization. So most people, they will try to fulfill their own desire. They want to buy more products for themselves, for the families, for the friends, for the free person. Okay, let me give you, I want to buy dinner, I want to clear some of the loan, I want this and that. It's all your own personal things. Let me share with you, if you have this kind of idea, very soon, after 1 year or so, your commission will drop again. Okay, so what is the best thing to do? And this is the thing that I have done. I ran a showroom. The moment I had the paycheck, the first idea is I want to build a showroom. I want to let my downlines have a place to really enjoy themselves and learn about the products. If you are thinking about the fulfilling your own desire, very fast. After a few months, you will start to see your commission keep on dropping down. You will start to reach a plateau. If you really do something to reinvest, use the money well, easily. I think from 5,500 to 10,000 is less than 1 month time. After I open the warehouse, 1 month later, boom, become 5-figure already. So this something is counter logic. It's counter logic. How come I spend all the money at the end it become much more for me? It's counter logic. Okay, this is the fundamental if you want to build organization, right? Okay, I don't want you to have an idea that Jin Long come in here, Jin Long say something, you get the logic, you become a good organization builder. It's not like this. It starts with the mindset. The mindset is always about this, how I can use the commission that I have to really help to grow my organization from the member perspective. So I have a care office. Okay, this is when I first started. I think is open. Our first soft launch opening ceremony is by Brother Roy. Okay, when he's first here, we got nothing. Okay, we only got white table from IKEA and then some of the food, and then we start talking. Okay, so they were just in our care office. Okay, and then now we have a JB office. Then recently we opened a Singapore office. So it's not really well renovated yet, but the space is decent enough. It's in the heart of the Singapore. So this is what I say. In the upcoming Ramadan, in the Puasa month, I'm doing a Buka Puasa for all the leaders. So we have an event on 23rd of April. Okay, I just let you know the amount. The Buka Puasa in ringgit is about 125 ringgit. Okay, after discount, about 100 ringgit. 500 members life better than mine. If when you first started, you think that I don't have a good place for me to talk about the business, then you open an office for them. If you think that when I start to build the business, I don't have a lot of luncheon, a lot of dinner date with all the people I want to learn from them, then build a dinner. Organize a dinner. This is something that if you really want to build organization fast, you have to adopt this kind of mindset. If you never learn this kind of mindset, no matter how many books about leadership you read, how many things that you do for your members, how many call, talk to them, it's very hard for you to be. It's always start with the mindset. Make your members' life better than yours.
Amen.
So when you have all these kind of mindset, the moment you have the money, you really think about how I can make use of money to make my members' life better. If they don't have a place to make them to run their business, let me do something for them. If they don't have some cohesion between the group because they don't have money to run any luncheon together, don't worry. Let me do a big dinner, big lunch. Everyone come together, share about the testimonial, share about the business tips, gather, spend. This is the thing that you will see. When I was working as a civil engineer, I still remember one of my boss told me, my ex-CEO in a construction firm is about US dollars 30,000 a month. My ex-CEO when I was civil engineer, you look at, I only take 2.5 years. My salary is much higher than my ex-CEO. You know, so you can see the kind of difference. So this is how I really want the end game. I will say the monetary reward from LifeWave is very serious. Okay, from about 500, 600 suddenly become 5,500. When you get the money already, how you spend every single cent is going to affect how you are heading. If you keep spending the money to your organization, easily you will reach where I am right now. Your salary, your commissions will be much higher than whoever who have employed you before. When you know how to build system for your downline, always look at how to make your member lives better, and then you know how you are comfortable to talk about money, and then you keep patching, keep training people, and then keep going on the stage. Go to the take the mic, take the stage whenever it's possible, and then whenever you have a little bit more money, you try to build more businesses, more offices to help to facilitate the growth of your downline. When you do all these things, you will realize one thing: you don't need to build leaders. You don't need to create SPD. You will attract people who has the potential to be SPD. This is something I realized along the way. It's not you have to work a lot, talk a lot, train them, call them every night, cry and tears, and then they become SPD. It's not like this. Those people who become SPD, you will realize they don't take much of your time. But those people who take a lot of your time, they don't become SPD. Why? Because SPD is like it is something that is already burning in every person's heart. If you have enough structure and enough culture for them to cultivate, they will turn into SPD just like this. So I want you to focus on what I'm going to share with you these things. This photo is taken in Philippines with Brother Roy in Marco Polo Hotel.
That's right.
Yeah, so you can see, I think Brother Roy also get much younger right now. This photo, you see the skin texture last time and now. It's Marco Polo Hotel. You look at the t-shirt. Oh my goodness! You look at the pants. You look at the shoes. The shoes is the cheapest I can get in Muji before I fly to Singapore because I realized I don't have good shoes. And the previous Adidas shoes that I wear have already a lot of lobang already. So I got best sell is the only way to build organization. You don't think that there's a one strategy, one take, a few phone calls you can build organization. The best way is building myself. Okay, how I can become a better leader? I think I need the facility to give them more confidence. I think that I need to gather everyone to buy them a good dim sum, to buy them a good dinner, to buy them a good buka puasa. It's building my best self. That is the only way to build organization. Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2021 recipient of the Enlightenment Award, all the way from Malaysia, Mr. Jin Long.
Oh, it really a surprise, and I just want to say thank you to LifeWave because since very young, I always have a dream to make a world a better place. It's just that I don't know how to start. So I read a lot about the health, I read a lot about agriculture because I think that soil is the future. And then when LifeWave come to me, finally I got the tools to really actualize my dream. And because I think changing the world to a better place might be too big for me, so I say, why don't we make Malaysia a better place? And I'm glad we have almost 10 founders with me today. Can you help me to give them encouragement so that next year they can be here with me today? Thank you, thank you. And this is just my personal feeling with LifeWave. And the thing is this, when I look at in Malaysia, the thing is the lower income group, they are always have to do 2 jobs, 3 jobs a day to make the both ends meet. And while the high income group, they spend so much money and time going to the gym and spending time on the plastic surgery. So for me, it's just so unfair. So I want to offer something different to Malaysian. And the time and the money that you can save
because of LifeWave technology, is going to offer all people the kind of time and freedom to turn inwards to become a more conscious being.